This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and Sony really pushed the envelope this year with the VR, didn't they? They talked a lot about VR, but no more than they've done in this conference. Paris Game Week, they definitely did bring a lot of food to the table for the VR push. A lot of companies these days are making these VR headsets, and VR is being told as the next great game experience. I've always been of the mind that it's a much more gimmicky thing, partially because my whole thing is, how good is this going to be in the support area? It's one thing to come up with this amazing technology that can be immersive and, yada yada yada, insert whatever plug you want to for a VR headset. The thing is, how are you guys going to support it? What's the backing? What type of games are we going to get? Are we just going to get the same type of game? Or are we going to get like a wide range of games? And are we going to get games, not just a game here or there? Well, Sony, when they brought Shuhei Yoshida out, they definitely decided to show you guys that they're putting some time and effort, some significant time and effort into this in the software department, which means that there's some really good support to the VR headset, something that, as I alluded to in another video, Sony's not really good at when it comes to their peripherals, their add-ons. They're outside the main experience of their product, shall we say. I go back and look at things like PlayStation I, which at the time was kind of innovating because you were able to play certain games where you can use the camera to pick up your moves and watch and play an opponent. I forget the name of that game that it had to it, that card game. Stuff like that. Or you move the move where you can actually play a shooter with it and things like that. But they didn't really push it. They didn't really push people to try to use it. They didn't really develop their own move games to support it. It was a few at launch and a couple here or there, and then it's like Move has totally disappeared. Remember, guys, Move was supposed to be a part of the PlayStation 4. You could actually use your Move on the PlayStation 4 too, but they never pushed anything for PlayStation 4 Move compatibility. So I was kind of looking at Sony's VR as another victim of Sony's perplexing inability to support peripherals beyond the initial hype. But if the way that they're talked about these games in this conference is any indication, you might actually see Sony really back this VR thing. I mean, they showed like quite a few diverse games. The Battlezone, the tank game. They had that rigs, like combat sport game. They're gonna do the Until Dawn. They got Crytek doing this game called Robinson. There seems to be like a lot of games for them. Tekken's going to have VR capabilities, which it blows my mind still. They seem to want to be putting a strong effort into this. Now, of course, this is the initial stage before launch, and I'm not totally convinced. But if they can launch this thing with the games that they showed, and then continually feed the pipeline with other interesting games, the VR thing might be a success for them, even if it's a high price tag, which I think it's going to have to be. I honestly think that you're going to pay as much as you did for a PlayStation 4 for this headset. If they can get it at $250, I think they've done miracle work. But I really see this as something that's going to cost closer to the $400 range than anything. But we'll see. But good on you, Sony, for actually showing content, a lot of content, and trying to push the envelope on supporting this. I'm probably not going to buy one, but I you would love to see this be a success, just like all the other ones. Because VR, I remember the first VR craze, and it was definitely just pure novelty. It was not affordable, and they didn't really do much with it. If they can actually take the, PlayStation, Oculus, Samsung, Valve, all of them, if they actually do take a serious effort behind this, I don't think this is going to supplant the way we traditionally play games on our PCs and consoles, but I think it would be a nice addition, a really viable addition, not just something that you like pick up as a impulse buy and then put down and never use again. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We definitely will see. Anyway, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.